And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing FortressCraft Evolved Mega Factory. All right, well, we're going to need to set up some hoppers here. I am digging out to expand the factory. It's going to take a little bit of time. We got quite a sizable cliff right there that we got to mine down. And it's tapered off over here, so this will be fast, but over here and over here especially will take a little bit of time. So I want to use some of this empty space on our shop floor here for some crafting. In as much as I want to set up a line for our hoppers. I think that is a good next step to be able to automate our hoppers and get those running. And I still on the same playthrough as I've been in the last few episodes and haven't had a chance to look at that lighting mod. Kind of curious as to how good it is. Our Falcor system is doing just great. I'm pretty much done with that corner excavating out. That is all good. I got one excavator over there left, just clearing out the last little bit of space that's in the way, and other than that we should be good. So while that processes, let's look at hoppers. So the basic hopper, that's just iron and tin, which is easy enough. And then we get into the tricky hopper here, all the way down here. And the huge storage hopper is going to take 4 ingredients because it also needs a regular hopper. So, and then the next size up was going to take a huge, and then the next size, and then the next size. So a lot of gold, a lot of titanium, and a lot of nickel is going to go into this. And, you know, not an insignificant amount of iron and tin either. So if we look at iron and tin, we have tin right here. So we can either extend this out a little bit, put the crafting system up over here. I think that might be a good idea. Create the hoppers here, and then I can branch. I can take one set and go that way with it and store the hoppers, or I could store them on this side. So either side would be storable. However, it might cause some issues with trying to collect stuff, because I'd rather stick to one side to go collect all my material and not have to jump to the other side to collect other stuff. So I'm going to try to keep everything on that side, all the output hoppers. So let's just start setting this up without too much planning here. We're just gonna wing it. I don't want to get in the way of, well, that's an alloy, so that doesn't matter. And so that is right there, tin. So I want to come in a little bit and put this like right here. So I can have tin coming in here, and then maybe iron coming in here, and then the output can go. I'm going to put the output on this side. Yeah. So this is going to be, scroll all the way up. This is going to be hoppers. Automate. Okay, now we need to get all of our material good, ready to go. And this is going to be, oops, hope I didn't break anything important. I didn't. Okay. This is going to be iron, and this is going to be our output. Well, we'll deal with output after we get our inputs squared away, just so we don't have any conflicts. So this here is going to be tin. We're going to go up with this, in, up, like that. So we can just kind of break into this little system here. And I'm going to go up with this, break that one, slap this here, push this down, in, out, like that. So tin is a fairly straightforward material. There we go. We're just gonna force feed up like that. So tin is squared away. Now we need iron. Iron is gonna be a little trickier. I think it's right beside tin. So we are gonna have to come through here. So this is gonna be iron right there. All right. And that's going to be a little tricky. What is that? That looks like the output of something. Okay. So we're going to have that come out. Oh, I need to set this up here. Let's go back. Okay, so this needs to come down, in, and over, like so. And now iron is going to have to go up here. It's going to have to come this way and up like that. Now this is really looking like a factory in here. We got tubes everywhere. Okay, this goes like that. Okay, iron is on the way. And now we're going to need power. And now that we're set up back here, I'm going to need to figure out how to do power, because I kind of want a line of these. So it might be best to take off of one of these batteries and start setting up the line, because this is going to be our output chest here. I have this on add only, remove only, and remove only. I'm glad I remembered to do that. That would have been pretty bad. So the hoppers, we will bring them out here, but we're also going to bring them over. So imagine there's a tube there, another hopper here, and we can have another manufacturing plant making the huge ones. And these take 4 ingredients. So if I put a hopper here for the other hoppers, and then 1, 2, that's 2. So a total of 3. We need another one. So I think the bottom might be a good spot to do that. However, I want to space these out a little bit more, give myself a little extra breathing room in there, just because this is going to get a little crazy. So I want another hopper down there, 1 here, 1 there. Because I have an input hopper, input, input, input. I need an output hopper somewhere. So that will have to go, that will have to go there. So again, remove, add. And I have to come down here, and I have to set this guy up to remove. So we got a lot of advanced materials coming in here. And I can share all of these because all of these advanced hoppers take nickel, iron, or nickel, titanium, and gold. So once I bring nickel, titanium, and gold over, I can share them with each other. I hope I can do that. Still not sure. I might be able to do a vertical system, because once I have huge ones, I'll be able to pull the huge out and put into a hopper, but then the other ones can go right along the line and craft kind of in a vertical stack. So with that in mind, that just gave me an idea. Okay, we need to first automate that. Oh, no, craft, automate. So you can see the requirements there. I'm going to put a battery here, and then another one of these, and another battery, and another one of these. Actually, I don't need a battery there. I need a battery up there. Then I need another one of these. So this will be huge. 500, 1,000, 2,000. And as such, how many hoppers? Oh, lots of hoppers left. So we are going to figure out. So this is the output. So this will be the hopper. I gotta. Let's do this in a way that makes sense here. So we have a regular hopper coming out here, coming in, going into here. That's going to be the regular hopper. Then the So this will be the huge hopper. So this will have to be the input for the huge hopper. And then 1, 2, 3 more ingredients. So this will be the huge hopper. So I need to do the output again over here. So the input, and then 1, 2, 3. And then do the same thing up here. Because you have 4 inputs. Because I'm using the bottom on this one. Oh, that complicates things. I was hoping this would work, but it would give myself a little more space. This is going to get a really zany here in a second. So I'm going to need a output up here. That's how this is going to have to work. And maybe double stack it. I don't want to go too high, so I still want to be able to access all this stuff. So if I have hoppers going into here, huge ones coming into here, then the 500 slot will be here. I can bring those over and down and build another setup just like this over here. Oh, this is pretty gnarly. And then I can share some of these resources depending on where I put them. Oh, is this the best way to do this? It's one of the reasons I'd like to do some of this stuff off camera, because I kind of have to think out loud while I do this, and it's a little difficult sometimes when you're pressed for time to come up with the best solution. So that makes life a little more difficult. So let's scrap this plan. It was a good plan. It was a good plan, but it's not meant to be. Okay. We have all 4 ingredients here. So let's set up one here. One here and one here. No, I want 3 spaces in between. Like that. Because all these hoppers have to come through, and I need one on the bottom on all of these, because I need to put power into the top. There we go. All right. So that takes care of the hoppers. Now it's just a matter of material, and that is where it gets a little bit tricky because, I mean, we got titanium right here. We could just pull from this and just dump titanium into whatever hopper is convenient, but that really doesn't think this through very well. So we know we're going to get hoppers here. So this is going to be the input there. Then the output from here can go in there. The output in here can go in there. And the output in here can go in there. So that is a nice line straight in. And the output, this can be the add-only hopper, and I can probably fit... Yeah, I can fit that going this way. So we'll have the hoppers, the huge hoppers, and then the 2,000 slot hoppers all kind of in that little area back there. This is going to be a lot of tubes. It's going to be tube central down here, and it's going to be very complex. So I'm going to grab, the thing up when it's upside down again. Look at that, Mark III lasers full. I will take. Mark III batteries full. I will take. Advanced machine box, yeah, sure. Conveyor belts, sure. Why not? You know, they're there. They're just begging me to take them. And now our whole system is going to come alive again. Ooh, we're getting attacked from this side. Good. I got beacons aplenty on this side. All right, well, this is going to take probably about an hour of just figuring out where all this material is going to go. And I'm sure I'll come up with a clever little design, but it's going to take me an hour to figure out how best to handle this. So I'm thinking of bringing up the bars and doing like a sub bus and just bringing the bars along the side and just pushing them into hoppers from above, rather than try to manipulate this little mess that's down here into getting everything I need. I mean, I could shove, like, say, gold. I could shove gold into each one of these bottom ones, no problem. That's a pretty easy system. But all the other ores, the nickel and titanium, are going to have to come up here somewhere. So that is going to be a little tricky. Oh, look at the bug parts just raining down. Love it. Yeah, we have well over 1,000 recombined matter now. It's pretty nice. Okay. So this has got to be remove only, add only, remove only, add only, remove only, add only, remove only, and that's add only. So these are all, the rest of these are remove only. And this one, remove, that's remove, that's remove, that's remove. Okay. And I think the ones on the bottom are already set up. Nope. Well, I'm glad I checked. Remove and remove. So let's set up the output for the blues, which are here. Ooh, that is nasty there, because we have a hopper right there, and I don't want to interrupt that hopper. So we're gonna have to come down right here. It's gonna be kind of gnarly, but this will have to do like that. So that would be the blues. I don't care about the 500s. I don't care about the 1000s. I care about the 2000s. And eventually, there's going to be a 3000 and a 4000, or like a, I don't know, what is that, 3,000 and then a 5,000? I think that's a 3,000 and then a 5,000. But that uses frozen factory material, and we don't have anything resembling that right now. So those are the regular hoppers, indeed. So these can come down, and these are going to interrupt, so I can, well, let's do this. I'm going to come down with these like this, and then come down with these like that. A little close quarters, but that's why I wanted a higher ceiling in here, so I could do a little trickery like this. All right, well, I will work on this in between episodes and come back next time to see how bad of a job I did. I hope I do a good job, but you never know. It could just wind up being pretty bad. But anyway, I will work that out in between episodes and not have you just sit and stare at the screen while I think. So with that, I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.